Well, there's always a little extra motivation for a team playing in front of their home fans. And the Heat definitely looked motivated as they came into the building. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports. As we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. On the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Miami. They're down in 10th place here in the middle part of the season. They'll need to make a move soon.
Well, right now for Miami, that big splash they were hoping for to start the season just never evolved. I mean, they're stuck there in the middle of the pack.
Well, there's plenty of games left. Sometimes it's that progress you make over the course of the season that makes you a factor come April.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they got Siakam. Collins is out there with Willis. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Graham in at the point. And for the Heat, we've got Hero. Butler out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Holton in at the 2 guard. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
First team foul.
From downtown, the shot by Sexton, no good. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. It's a 3-point game. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
When Bam gets it around the hoop, he knows what to do.
From Tyler Hero.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Sexton with it. Butler covering. Shot by Collins, no good.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Adebayo against Sexton. And it's Miami with another.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Willis with a screen on Hero. Graham kicks to Collins. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Holton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Sexton against Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Sexton. Clock at 4. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, in the 2-man game, Adebayo can play either role. This time he sets the screen, gets it back, and scores.
Now here's Graham. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Outside, Sexton. And he hits the jump shot.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The Heat leading by 4. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
And here's Collins from outside, and it's Miami with the rebound. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Now here's Graham. Nothing on the board. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And the second free throw, good. The Heat leading by 5. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Adebayo with a screen on Graham. Pass to Capella. A putback. Nice hit again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And look at Capella getting aggressive inside, shooting past the coverage like it's not even there.
Stood on the wing. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And Miami making a change here. Rozier's checked in. Here's Sexton. Graham surveying the floor. Takes it out to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Butler missing. Jazz trail by 6. And here is Graham. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Hero with it. Now guarded by Siakam.
Well, remember, Hero came into the league as a scorer, and he's only gotten better, continuing to round out his game.
Miami shooting their first foul shots of the night here. The first one falls. And Hero drops them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Jazz have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Willis with a screen on Hero. Graham with the ball. Pass to Willis. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They're leading by 8. Butler finds Capella. Back to Butler. Rozier with the ball. Adebayo with a screen for Rozier. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Utah's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. This league, Stan, and you've watched it and coached it for years, has the best players in the entire world. And some guys can kind of be overlooked, like Terry Rozier, for instance.
Yeah, look, here's a guy who's averaged 28 points a game, He can create offense for other people. He plays hard, was an outstanding defender early in his career. He's an important piece for any team he's on.
And what speed, and Stan, what athleticism.
Yeah, no question about it. This guy's somebody who shouldn't be under the radar.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Hero passes to Adebayo for three. That one doesn't go. Jazz trail by 6. Graham with the ball. Picked up by Hero. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. John Collins was a force in his first few years, Stan, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity, and he went from being the number 2 guy on a team to being the 3rd, 4th, even at times 5th guy on the floor, so he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point he's underrated.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points.
Well, Collins is an exceptional athlete with a lot of skill offensively, but I'd like to see more out of him on the defensive end. I think that could bring his game to another level.
Jazz trail by 6. Now Graham, 5 points in the game. Pass to Collins. George with the screen on Adebayo. From deep, Collins. Rebounded by Capella.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, his shot has come such a long way, and now it's a big part of Bam's repertoire.
Collins, a screen on Rozier. Graham against Rozier. Kicks it out to Collins. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Collins has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Utah. Miami leading by 5. Bounce pass, Butler to the inside. Here's Rozier. It's deflected.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
He gets that one.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And it's Butler missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
1:22 left to play here in the first. Rozier against Graham. Bolton. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami's on 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Jazz trail by 3. Now here's Graham. He has 5. Down low. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Jazz have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
That one drops. He ties it up. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hero against George. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Pass to Highsmith. Back to Jaquez. Rozier for three. And the three ball is good. And the Heat lead by 3.
Pretty reliable from outside. You got to get a hand up on Rozier from that area.
There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Porter. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
George against Hero. For the three. Drains the three-pointer. Hero's got 5. Outside Porter. And he got that one up in. But doesn't go in. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Heat lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
We've got Terry Rozier. He's out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Jovic in at the 5. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Jaquez with the bucket.
Well, he's so smart. Jaquez Jr. has an impressive basketball IQ for his age.
Outside Porter. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looking now at some numbers for Tyler Hero.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight. And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Here's Hendricks. Still scoreless. There's a good screen. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Rozier with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. And the basket by Rozier.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Outside Porter. Takes it out to Siakam. From outside, off the mark.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready. To pull the trigger.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Connect. He's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Pass to Hendricks. To the middle. A steal.
Yeah, way to
get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Friday, they'll continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And so here is Miami following the three-pointer by Utah. Inside, the lead pass was put in just the right spot. Heroes got 7 points in the game. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu as a big part of what we did in Orlando, was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
That one goes in. Bolton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
Well, that kind of vision is exactly what they need out of Hawkins.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Tyler Hero gets it. The whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat.
13. Bam Adebayo.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. The Heat in second.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Pass to Holton. Hero against Sexton. Now Adebayo shoots over Willis. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Graham. He has 5. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
In a moment now to look at the stats for Sexton. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 11. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Butler. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Butler's got 5 now.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
There's a screen by Willis. Graham gets a wide-open look. Drills the three-pointer.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now, Hero. He's got 7 to the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Yeah, he's adding a little spice on that finish. I didn't know Bam had that in him.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Now here's Graham. He's got 8. Graham a screen on Hawkins. Hands it from downtown. Hendricks has got 6 in the quarter.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
The Heat leading by 10. Here's Butler. He has 5. Shot from free throw range. Rebounded by the Jazz. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Graham against Adebayo. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Butler attacks in transition.
Yeah, and Butler pretty scary when he gets out in transition.
And here is Graham. Fires from deep. A shot that time, not on target.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Heat moving the ball around. Pass the Butler. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Butler sinks the tough shot inside.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Jazz trail by 14. Outside Porter. Collins setting the big for Porter. Outside Willis. Outside Porter. Back to Willis. The 19-foot shot. Porter, no luck. Miami leading by 14. Rozier looking around. George against Adebayo. And Willis pulls it down. The Jazz shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. Outside Porter. And Siakam has it in the corner. Pass to George. The kick out to Porter. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Butler against Siakam. Adebayo with the ball. Right side, Butler. Jaquez outside. Down low. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Jaquez. Jaquez has got 4 assists in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Porter inside. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Trying to get something going. The putback. Rebound by the Heat.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Rozier against George. Rozier the pass to Holden. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Butler against Siakam. Trains it from beyond the arc. Porter's got 5 points so far.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Here's Holton, guarded by Porter. Jaquez outside. Adebayo the screen. Offensive rebound. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead. In every way possible.
And so it's Miami with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And welcome to halftime with the All-Star.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I've seen your dunk before, bad score.
Circling back to our game tonight, Bam Adebayo was on one in that first half.
Rare gifts for a bit.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's five. Siakam is out there with Collins. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Holton in at center.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Loads it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, my God. Just throw it up to the square and Bam will do the rest.
Graham with the ball. Here's Holton. Outside, Sexton. There's the pick. Shoots the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Sexton's got his second basket of the night.
Asserting himself at the arc. Sexton saw his shot and took it without fear.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Well, something you notice about Clint Capella is he does not play outside himself. His primary focus at all times is on being a force on the inside.
Graham with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. The three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Adebayo kicks to Capella. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Hero. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And Hero is so confident. When he's looking to score inside, he does not back away from contact.
And Hero drops them both. And so Graham will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 19-point game. Collins a screen on Hero. Here's Graham, and Capella sends it back.
An emphatic block by Capella, using his size and strength to shut the offense down.
Adebayo kicks to Capella. Butler on the wing. Pass to Holton. Offline with his three. Jazz trail by 19. Here's Graham. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, defensively, if you're letting Adebayo get rolling, it's time to rethink your approach.
Graham against Hero. Collins setting the big for Graham. Pass to Holton. Right wing, 5 on the clock. Here's Siakam. Nails the baby hook. Siakam's got his first points of the night.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Pass to Butler. And he drives in. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets wrapped.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there, and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. Kevin, he's earned that faith.
Adney DA, he tends to deliver in the biggest moments, and always has. Hey, we thank you for that report. Now Graham, 8 points for him. Collins wide open, he fires. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
3 points.
Graham's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, when you're not right up on Collins, he senses that, and he can make you pay off the catch.
Pass to Capella. Here's Holton. And stolen by Graham. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
Yeah, good to see Collins continuing to go at the defense. He knows he's hot right now, and he's riding the momentum.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. Now, here's Adebayo. He's got 19. Here's Holton, and that's a foul. Called on Colin Sexton. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Heat making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. Here's Adebayo. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, great communication and timing, setting Capella up for a big jam.
Outside Porter. Outside Collins. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Rozier against Porter. Collins setting the big for Porter. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler deciding where to go with it. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Hero. The 10-footer finds the target. 11 points for Tyler Hero. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Here's Capella. Rebound, Utah. Willis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Butler. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And they call the foul, so he's got... At the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, Adebayo had an NBA body right from the start, and you get the sense he's no stranger to that weight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Hendricks is checked in, and George is subbed in for Sexton. Free throw good, Adebayo. Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? You want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. Willis with a screen on Hero. Porter passes to Hendricks. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Hendricks has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And it's Rozier missing. And it's Porter with the ball for the Jazz. Willis with a screen on Hero. And a wide open look for Porter. Here's Willis. And they call the... foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Jaime Jaquez in for Adebayo. They grab their own miss. Hero against Porter. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got 15 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, what a pass right there by George. That's the kind of play that really helps improve team chemistry.
Pass to Butler. Now Hero, guarded by Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Jaquez can't hit. Jazz trail by 20. Outside Porter. Here's Hendricks. And it's off from three-point range. Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. No good on the 3. Utah shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Pass to Hendricks. Butler with the steal. And there's the drive. Jaquez right side. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Willis with a screen on Rozier. Porter passes to Willis. Outside, George. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And Willis gets it to go. 6 points for him.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly... what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Heat out front, leading by 17. And coming up as soon as we return from break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Holton in at the point guard. Pass to Hendricks. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Rozier the pass to Holton. Chalk up 2 there. And the Heat lead by 21.
Known as a ferocious scorer, Rozier is also solid at knowing when to give it up.
There's a screen. Poke loose. In transition, here comes Miami. The turnaround Jay. Porter looking it over. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late. That's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Rozier against Sexton. Back to Rozier. And stolen by Sexton. Here we go, one-on-one. Jaquez with the steal. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Graham. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Jaquez.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First one falls for him. And Graham drops them both. Miami leading by 19 points. Outside Rozier. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It's nice to see Rozier
being the aggressor, dictating the action, putting the defender on defense.
Keontae George, he's checked in for Utah. And both free throws good for Rozier. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. And here is Graham. Collins setting the pick for Graham. Outside for George. Over Rozier. A 10 short, but it's good off the front iron.
Yeah, running the pick and roll like a veteran. Outstanding patience and recognition by George there.
Here's Holton. Sinks that one from the post. Holton's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here he goes. That's tipped. Well, Stan, I know you made the transition from college to the NBA as a coach and were successful, but how hard is that transition for the players to go from college to the pro?
It's an incredible transition, Kevin. In college, let's think about it. The very best teams may have 2 or 3 NBA caliber players. You know how many NBA players are on NBA teams? 15 of them. And the pace of the game, everything happens faster, so all of your reads and decisions have to happen faster. That's what I think takes the time more than the skills themselves.
And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. The Heat making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Adebayo. Capella, the pass to Holton. From outside the arc. And it's Utah with the rebound. Graham with the ball. Driving to the basket. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Heat. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Adebayo. And Hero subbed in for Rozier. Graham against Hero. And here's Collins from outside. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got his 7th assist in the game. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And the call will be on Keontae George. That is his first foul of the game. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Miami. Utah's on defense. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Capella with the bucket.
Well, there's Butler making the right play, as he so often does.
Collins a screen on Hero. It's Porter outside. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Miami leading by 18. Jovic passes to Capella. Outside Butler. And he uses the glass on the layup.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
There's a screen by Collins. Outside for Sexton. And stolen by Butler. Pass to Hero. Over Porter. Hero no good. Jazz trail by 20. Siakam inside. Marquez defending. They get it back. Shot's good by Filipowski.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Capella kicks to Hero. Jovic passes to Hero. Jacks up a three. That one is good. Again, he sits straight from the floor with the basket.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Adebayo finds Hero. Knocks it loose. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Here's Holton. Here's the break. And Sexton slams it in.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Capella, the pass to Hero.
Get there.
Back to Capella. Three-pointer. Butler knocks down the three ball. And the Heat lead by 19.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Collins, a screen on Hero. Siakam, left side. Three-pointer, Graham. And they call an illegal screen here.
In the second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
The Heat leading by 19 points. Now Hero. Here's Holton. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 11 in the second half.
Well, that's exactly what Adebayo's out there to do off the ball. Work the glass and get his team second chance opportunities.
Graham kicks to Siakam. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying in the international game.
There's Hero with a three. Count that as his seventh field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, that's the danger of giving Hero a look from deep.
Graham against Hero. Outside Collins. Back to Graham. Clock at 6. Driving the lane. Great D that time from Adebayo. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year. And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Pass to Filipowski, beyond the arc. No good on the shot.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Graham from outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was RIDA. Thanks again. Thank you for joining us.